We all want to make a connection. I'm Valerie Greenberg, the confidence boosting connector, and this is Crosstown Connections on Bella TV. Hey guys, your host of Crosstown Connections, Valerie Greenberg, with the very beautiful Robyn Dixon, who I'm totally fangirling out over because I saw you on Watch What Happens Live last night.
That's nice.
Girl,
I'm here.
From Watch What Happens Live to Bella, we love it. Bravo and the bees, Bella and Bravo,
Yes.
we love it.
Exactly.
Welcome to New York.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming out on this rainy day.
Yeah, it's kind of it's icky out, but you know, at least it could be hot and humid like that. I think that's worse.
Totally, I agree.
You know?
And I had a jacket on earlier, so that's good.
Yeah.
So Robyn, obviously you wear many hats. For those of you that watch this show, you know she's a mom, she's an entrepreneur, dabbling in real estate, but also obviously like a fashionista because girl, you are bringing it in the rain today.
Thank you. I try. I like to secretly budget shop too. Like sales, coupon codes.
Yes.
Coupon codes are my best friend.
Absolutely. I won't shop if I know that I'm not getting a deal.
I know. And I use Coupon Cabin. Do you ever use that?
No, but do tell us.
You get cash back on a purchase. It might be like 4%, 6%, 3%, and then they send money to your PayPal. I've literally accrued. They've sent me over $800 in 1 year.
Okay, so clearly she likes to shop because it must have taken her a while to get there. But I like that hack. Okay, good. You give us in all the deets. I like it.
Yes.
So welcome to New York, as I said. Robyn, how do you balance everything? I mean, being a housewife is not easy. There's a lot of drama. I know that sometimes you ruffle feathers, you hear things that you're not sure if you're allowed to repeat. What is that like? I mean, how do you balance not worrying about what somebody else thinks of you? Because I feel like a lot of these franchises get heat.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have to be so brave to be a part of it.
Yeah, you do. It's really not easy to be in our shoes. I think people think, oh, it's so easy, the camera's just following you, just following your lives. No. It's really hard because it takes a lot of thought into everything that's coming out of our mouths. But we want to get to a place where we're not thinking about what's coming out of our mouths and we're just being natural. So I think by season 4, which we're in on Potomac,
congratulations!
Thank you so much. Who would have
Yay!
But by season 4 of Potomac, I think we're all in a place, for the most part, where we're really not stopping to think about what comes out of our mouths. You know, I mean, there's some things that you just, maybe would decide to share in a more private situation, but we understand what this is and what we're doing, and we've been doing it for so long, and so we know we have a job to do, which is just kind of act to be ourselves and to speak as we normally would.
I'm just thinking about how the words brave and bravo are so close. Has that ever been thought about? I'm like, wow, because I do think that you women are very brave to go on there and kind of reveal everything. And you've had an ex, you're back with the ex, you've got kids. You've got a business. I honestly don't even know how I got here today in the rain, and I don't have any of it. No kids, no husband. How do you balance everything? And you have such a calm, wonderful demeanor.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I mean, I've always been a very laid-back person, and I never take anything too seriously, so I think that helps me when it comes to the show. So the scrutiny from the show and anything, the pushback, I mean, of course we have a lot of love and supporters, but there's a lot of negativity and pushback and toxicity that, some fans may put out there.
And you focus on the good.
And I focus on the good. I tune out the bad.
And that's really what it is all about.
Yeah.
So the premise of Crosstown Connections is all about creating meaningful relationships in unexpected circumstances. So what I'd really like to ask you is, how do you feel like the people that you've connected with and affected you positively have changed your life over the course of this journey on the show?
Oh my. This is being on the show and just going through life in general. It's such a blessing to meet new people and to kind of have them just prove you wrong, or if there's something that you expect from someone and they're totally different than what you expect. And I feel like I used to get that a lot. Like people would see me because I'm kind of a loner, so people would think that maybe that makes me standoffish, but that's not what it is.
Right.
It's just I'm just kind of observing. I'm sitting back observing.
You're taking it in.
Yeah, I'm taking it in. So I've learned in this journey to not judge people off of your instant connection with them.
I kind of love that you say that because I feel like we all are learning from each other in this world.
Yeah.
And I happen to be an extrovert. But you can figure so much more out if you do take a step back sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And sort of absorb
exactly.
the energy.
Take it all in. And that's what I like to do. And then I decide, okay, these are the people I'm safe with, and there's other,
For sure. These are the people that you do anything for, and vice versa.
Exactly.
It's all about quality. So tell us a little bit more about the real estate venture.
Yeah.
Because I know that now you're into flipping houses and stuff.
Yes.
That's cool, you guys. I like it. A boss babe. All right.
Yes. It is not an easy venture, but it is something that, honestly, in my mind and my goals, is to build generational wealth for my family.
I love that.
So this is not just about me and my mom, which I'm working with. It's about my kids and their kids, and honestly, any other family members that we can kind of bring along the way and teach them about the business and teach them about the opportunities. So
that's powerful.
Yeah, and I, years ago, when you hear the words like real estate investing or flipping houses, you always think like you must need a ton of money to get into the business. But I was, my eyes were opened by someone who really let me know like you don't need a ton of cash or a ton of money to purchase a house.
Sure.
And if you're able to spend not a little bit of money, but if you're able to spend that money to purchase the house and fix it up, it can really be rewarding.
And you can elevate it and take it to the next level.
Exactly.
You make a good point, because I think people are like scared to make a commitment like that, but really it's about getting over that, worry and just taking the next step.
Just finding like the right situation for you and what works for you. And some people set goals that really aren't in line with what's right for them. Mm-hmm. So, anyone that's taking on a new business venture, of course you want to be successful, but sometimes you have to take a step back and say, well, what does that success look like? So for some people, success is, I made $200 this month. For other people, I made $200,000 this month. But as long as you're learning and you're growing and you're building upon everything, like it doesn't matter. Because that person that's making $200 in their first month, they might be making $200,000 in their third year. It's just, you just never know. So I think people make the mistake of comparing themselves to others.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I feel like we all are kind of guilty in that a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it's about comparing yourself to you and only you, that's really the best way to do it. And of course, I've got to get back to the show. Let's drive in that direction. So you live in such a beautiful area, and some of the girls had existing relationships, some of you met.
Yeah.
Who would you say you've genuinely grown to love the most on and off screen? Because we see one thing, but then it's like, what's happening off screen?
Yeah. Let's see. So, honestly, Giselle and I were friends before, and I know you see us on TV, and
You're both so beautiful. Oh
thank
my
you.
I feel like you guys look alike a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely, people will say, are you sisters? That's definitely a compliment.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
To both of you.
yes, thank you.
Of course.
So, and we get along so well on the show, but we honestly, off the show, we talk on the phone at least once or twice a week, and we're always, so it's not just about, seeing us in front of the camera.
Right.
We're always there for each other and supporting one another, and so that relationship I've been really blessed to have grow even farther.
That's amazing. Yeah, because you both have you're having the same experience, which other people can't really completely understand what it's like. I guess when
it's almost like a sorority.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I was in one for 2 years before I dropped.
It's like a reality TV sorority. We all and that goes across the board for anyone that's kind of in our position that's on a reality show. We're this position we're in is so unique and it's so different, and only we understand certain things, and so it's kind of really special. So when we were all at Andy Cohen's baby shower, it was literally like a sorority convention or something.
That was mind blowing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Who did you meet for the first time that really kind of shocked you or impressed you or made you wow, that person's cool?
Yeah, so I'll say, two people. Well, first of all, Erica Jane is the baddest.
She is a boss, babe.
She is oh my god. But she's so sweet. She's so sweet, so hospitable. And I was actually surprised at how calm and laid back and sincere Teresa is.
Yeah, she seems. I had a couple of run-ins or been lucky enough to meet her out and about, and she seems pretty chill and relaxed. We saw one scene on TV, but then we see another side of her when we're out and about.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. I honestly wasn't expecting her to be as warm, but I found her to be warm.
Oh, that's nice. I love that word. And anyway, of course, anything else that you'd like to add? For Bella's all about beauty defined by you. So any comments to our viewers. I mean, you're looking real good.
Thank you.
And it's raining here pretty hard.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. No, I mean, I just, in this crazy world that we live in of social media, like, I just want everyone just to like take a step back and love themselves and understand, like, on social media, everyone puts out what they think is, their best. No one looks like that every day.
Sure.
So
it's like my eyelashes aren't always on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My skin isn't always clear, but it's what's on the inside.
Exactly.
I love it. Well, you're a doll. Thank you. It's so nice to meet you.